Hello and welcome to part 1 of the Japanese demo post-game show. We just got done playing episode 34 of Terraria, the Mandaleth operation. And to celebrate the finale of Terraria, which, you know, I'm counting these 3 episodes this week of Terraria as the quote-unquote finale. We are playing a Japanese demo after every final episode of Terraria. So we got episode 34, episode 35, episode 36. So we just wrapped episode 34, and today we're playing Hyperdimension Neptunia Victory 2. Pretty sure I got that right. This is something that I practiced a little bit last week, just to make sure I understood the combat systems and whatnot. Because, jumping into a Japanese game demo is kind of tricky because, it's all in Japanese. So I wanted to make sure I had the feel for it, and I think I do. So we'll go ahead and start it here. Unfortunately, I won't be able to read the cutscenes, but I am going to let the cutscenes play because, I do have some Japanese friends on the internet. I have some Japanese viewership, I believe. So I want to make sure that this is all, represented in the best possible way. So I'm going to go ahead and let it play. That'll be true for the future 2 episodes as well. So tomorrow and the next day. So this is a game about video game consoles kind of working together. Like we have these character representations of video game consoles. They're kind of loosely based on real video game consoles. Like you got one based on the Wii, you got one based on the Dreamcast, what have you. I think that one up front is supposed to be the one based on the Wii. That one in the back, I think, is supposed to be the one based on the Xbox. Gotta turn the volume on the dialogue up a bit. It's kind of quiet. Once we get into the game and can access the menu options, we'll do that. Played a game relatively similar to this for the year 2, ringing in the second year of normal Game Couch. Played Omega Quintet, did a 5-hour stream of that. And that was a lot of fun. 3 hours into that stream, exactly, marked the 2-year rolling over into the second year of normal Game Couch. So that was a lot of fun. And that's a relatively similar game. This game, video games are the thing. That game, pop idols are the thing. But it's kind of the combat system is very different. I like those hair clips, D-pad hair clips. I think that's supposed to be representative of the Dreamcast up there. You see that orange swirl? It's got 4 ports on the front. Pretty sure that's the Dreamcast. I like her USB pull strings on her sweater. That's pretty cool. Don't know if you managed to catch a glimpse of those. If you just joined in the stream, thanks for checking out Normal Game Couch. Japanese demo post-game show. Looking at the room, I see a lot of frogs in here. lot of kappa. That's turtles. I don't know why I was thinking. What is frogs? Frogs in Japanese. Thing is, I think I actually know that. I just can't. It's kupo. 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 See, I was thinking kappa. I was thinking K word Japanese. It's kupo. And when I get a chance, I'm gonna turn the volume of the dialogue up. Dialogue's a bit quiet. This is one of these games where like all the audio options are like one of them set at 40 by default, one of them set at 20 by default, one of them set at 30 by default. So I just pulled everything back to like 15. And I think that was a mistake because I think it was balanced so that the see, everything's mastered at a different volume. I find that infuriating. It took me a really long time to dial in the Omega Quintet settings, but you know, that was to roll over in a year too, so that was a bigger deal. I didn't spend nearly as much time on this one dialing it in. I'm going to start going a little bit faster through these. I appreciate that some viewership might actually be able to read this, but hopefully they're fast readers. Some strange art in this room, like a plaid painting. This chick on the left, she's got these things floating near her shoulders. Makes me think of Phantasy Star Online with like the dual mags. That was a good game. I got Phantasy Star Universe on the Xbox 360. If that one becomes backwards compatible on the Xbox One, maybe I'll start a series on that. Phantasy Star Universe was a pretty good game. Doesn't compare to Phantasy Star Online, but it's pretty good. These chicks have a very similar design. They probably, not necessarily blood related, but probably narratively related. They also have the same choker on. Don't know if that's significant. Powering on the Dreamcast, yo. It's talking about Phantasy Star Online. I think people still run pirate servers for that game. It's pretty cool. If I had the technical know-how, I'd probably get into that. I got my Dreamcast sitting like right in front of me, you know what I'm saying? So I should hook that up. Right on, dude. You don't get intros like that in American games, you know what I'm saying? Wake up, wake up. Where am I? I'm just taking a guess. Like, I don't know. Where are we? Where is this place? We found ourselves inside Dimension Zero. That's right, Dimension Zero. Right? I noticed the question mark. Huh? Thinking about pretending like filling in what I think their dialogue is the whole time, but I'm not like quick enough to do that. Like, I'm creative, but I'd have to think about it a while. I'd want to write. See, I would want to write like a whole narrative here, like as to what I was guessing they were talking about. But I'd have to like sit down at a computer and like write out a script, you know? Like I don't do anything half-assed. Like I'd want to really focus in and write like my own narrative. That would actually be a lot of fun. There was an anime that actually did that. I can't remember the name of it, but it was about, I think it was about a haunted house. Or like these like ghost hunters in the suburbs or something. And the people who got to do the voiceover work for the English dub had free reign, and like some of them like kind of knew Japanese a little bit, but mostly they just winged it, and the results are hilarious. And I can't remember the name of the anime, but I gotta figure out what that is. Desert Punk also has a creative dub. Admittedly, I only watched like the first like 2 or 3 episodes of it, but whoops, I hit the wrong button. But I should probably go back and check that out. I think I own the entire series on DVD, so I should definitely go back and check that out. When it comes to creative dubs, I got a friend, Artorias. He actually joins in on the stream every now and then. But I got a friend that swears by the English dub on Desert Punk. Alright. So this is the game here. This is RPG. If you couldn't tell. Turn-based. By the way, if you're on Vote, that's voat.co. If you're on Vote, check out my I got a normal game couch subverse, which is actually linked below. But I also run a turn-based subverse. It's voat.co/v/turn-based. So check that out. I try not to post anything I made there because I want to be like above board. I don't want to like use my subverses to promote my stuff. Unless, of course, it is the normal Game Couch subverse. In that case, I will. But yeah, be sure to check out my place on Vote. I used to go on Reddit. I used to run a subreddit on there for normal Game Couch, but you know, that website got too stupid. I'm not going to get into all of it now, but I mean, no matter which side of the conflict you were on, it was stupid either way. So a lot of people just left because it just got too stupid. That's why I left. I don't really plan on going back. I don't miss it, man. You know, I mean, like when I migrated from Dig, I missed Dig because I had like an identity there and like you know, like it was a whole thing. But I left Dig when that site got stupid, and then I left Reddit when that site got stupid. So I'm on Vote now, so having a good time on Vote too. I really enjoy it a lot more, I think, than I ever enjoyed Reddit. So yeah, be sure to check out Normal Game Couch on Vote. All this stuff gets posted on the Normal Game Couch subverse. So. And aside from my presence on there, you can also type in Normal Game Couch on YouTube and check me out on YouTube. Wah! Yeah, as hinted at before, I've been doing this for more than a year, so definitely got a lot of content on YouTube. Next week I'm going to start streaming on Xbox One for the first time. Now I've had an Xbox One since like last year. I just haven't streamed on it, but with Rare Replay coming out and the backwards compatibility for the Xbox 360, I mean, I'm all about it now, dude. Like that, I'm going to be streaming that. Every Monday is going to be Xbox Day. And Tuesday will remain PS4 Day. And Wednesday will be like Series Day. So we'll be starting Elder Scrolls Online on Wednesday next week as well. So next week is like a huge kind of sea change for normal Game Couch. Alright, I think we're getting back into it here. Okay. What? Oh, this is like previous dialogue. Why did I want to see that? Are we in a loop? No, okay. I thought we were in a loop for a second. Alright. Alright, so this is a tutorial. I think I know everything, really. I mean, I don't know everything. I'm not going to be so bold as to claim that I know everything, but I don't think we need to see that. Okay, here's kind of a boss fight. This is a mini boss. Yeah. Alright. I think I messed up on my first attack, but that's okay. Kind of works on a combo system. It's like an RPG combined with like an action game. It's kind of hard to describe. It almost kind of feels like a Tales game, like kind of the combat that you see in like a Tales game almost, but it's turn-based instead of a free-for-all. So I kind of like it. I played a Hyperdimension Neptunia game on the PS3. I believe it was the very first one. But what I noticed was that it actually had a significant amount of slowdown and like frame dropping. And the game actually ran really slow. And I don't think it was my PS3 because that's the only game that did that. I don't know what was up with that. Like, it was kind of surprised by it. Did not run well. I think it was the first one. I could be wrong about that. You know, it's kind of funny that you get all these games like, you know, like the Call of Duties and the Battlefronts and the God of Wars that supposedly push the system to the limits and everything. And then you get like a Japanese RPG, Hyperdimension Neptunia game that actually causes significant slowdown. It actually rendered the game somewhat unplayable to me. Like, I did not want to put up with it, so I actually gameflied it, so I didn't feel bad about like having it. Like, I wasn't like, oh shucks, I wasted money on it. But it actually got so bad, like, I actually had to send it back. I played it for about an hour and couldn't deal with it, so I had to send it back. I don't subscribe to GameFly anymore. I'm thinking about starting it back up, especially this holiday season. There's so many things coming out that I want to play. I mean, especially like in October, dude. October's nuts for games. November's kind of nuts for games too. I was looking ahead. But I mean, that's just the time of year. It's always like that time of year. I never understood why there's always like a summer drought for video games. Like, you would think like, oh yeah, summer, kids have off of school, release a bunch of games. But it doesn't work like that, man. There's always a drought in summer, and I don't know why. You'd think that would be the time to release games. Alright, I'm not going to mess with the audio. We're fine. What's this? This is like a bus stop or something? The city design kind of makes me think of Omicron the Nomad's Soul. Yeah, I just pulled Omicron the Nomad's Soul out of thin air. Ah, I can't reach him. Alright, park there. You're gonna attack. Yatta! Yeah, level up. Level up. Alright, man. I get turned around in this game a lot. Like, which way am I going? I'm going this way. Probably saying, how can we get past that fallen building debris? Watch me, I'll show you how. I wonder how close I am. I'm just guessing. Wonder how close I am. Yeah, why do you keep showing me that? Get out of here. Jeez. Mm-hmm. Okay, now see, this is the place in the demo where I always get turned around. Like, it's very disorienting to be up here all of a sudden. Which way do I want to go? Whoops. No? Tech 3, okay. That's where I came from, right? Alright, so I want to keep north on my left. So I want to head east, right? Is that correct? No, that's where I came from. See, this is what I can't remember. Do I want to keep north on my left or on my right? What's this? Oh yeah. There's like a thing here. I got some health potions. No? You only work one way, right? Is that right? Alright, jump down, I guess. Yeah, that's where I came from. Alright, I want to keep north on my left. Gotcha. Ah, the second one's always too far away. Yeah, this game is very similar to Omega Quintet, actually. But, I mean, obviously it has its differences. The combat system, north on the left. Jeez, I gotta remember that. The combat system is a bit more active. It's still turn-based, but it's a bit more, like, combo-intensive. Like, you know, like the buttons you're pressing are operating more than a menu, you know what I'm saying? This game's... I guess what I'm saying is this game's action-driven instead of menu-driven. It all depends on what kind of action you want in your RPGs. Health is doing okay. Okay on health. Ah, I see something back here. Guess there's stuff inside some of these boxes. I didn't realize that before. I should get like a a sneak attack or a like a first attack bonus. I guess you always get first attack in this apparently, but for like approaching the enemy from behind or something, or like a damage bonus or something. Maybe you do. All right, now it's getting real. Should have concentrated both my attacks on one guy. Take one guy out. Alright, let's see if we can figure out how to use our heal item here. Yeah, leveling up. Alright, let's see. Items. There you go. Easy. Piece of cake. See, I get like, there's an invisible wall here, but every time I see an alley like that in a game, I'm like, I gotta see what's back there. Now I'm stuck. Okay. Ah, what's happening? I think I hit the wrong button. By the way, if you're interested in playing this kind of stuff, I'm not gonna lie, it's not the easiest thing in the world to figure out how to make a Japanese PSN account, but once you figure it out and you kind of mess around on it for a while, you know, you can make your own Japanese PSN account and play this stuff yourself. You know, be careful though, because you can theoretically accidentally buy stuff. So, you know, don't rush into anything. Be careful. Don't, you know, if you're nervous that you're going to accidentally buy something, I guess my recommendation is just stay away from the Japanese PSN store completely. But if you're willing to do the research and figure out how to navigate it without making any mistakes, then you know, you can go ahead and make your Japanese PSN account and download all these demos yourself. It's a lot of fun because you kind of get a preview of stuff way before everyone else. Alright, so this guy's serious. Ooh, rough. That guy wasn't that serious after all. I thought that guy was going to be like a mini boss or something. He's just another guy. Can I get that? So much of this environment looks exactly the same. I have no idea where I'm going anymore. Let's go down here. I think this is right. Head southward. That's quite a move. He missed us, though. Leveling up. They seem to be leveling up at the same rate. Nice. Go! He's getting a phone call. Probably from a guy saying, hey, you got 2 chicks coming up on you. Better take them out. This is the Dreamcast chick. I just noticed on her tie she has that swirl. And now we're like, here we are. Grrr. Maybe she's a good guy. I don't even know. Like, I don't even know. She seems kind of mad at us. Like she wants to attack us. Yeah. This is definitely what it seems like. Yep, there we go. I was right. Dreamcast versus the Wii. In reality, you know, the Dreamcast wins. I think it's the better console. But in terms of like monetary sales and how good it was for the company, the Wii wins. You know, I'm not going to knock the Wii, though. There were a lot of good games on the Wii. You just had to look for them. It wasn't the stuff that you saw commercials for on TV. You know what I'm saying? Like, they had a Sin and Punishment game on the Wii. The Virtual Console games were awesome. So the Wii definitely had some stuff, man. Wasn't there a Vanillaware game on the Wii? That was awesome. I can't remember the name of it. Miramasa something? It may not have been like a straight-up Vanillaware game, but it was definitely that style. I don't remember if it was Vanillaware or not. By the way, they're making a new Odin Sphere. Well, not a new Odin Sphere, but like a re-release of Odin Sphere. I think. Was it Odin Sphere or was it one of their other properties? I actually don't recall. I think it was a re-release of Odin Sphere for current-gen consoles. Coming out next year. I think she just joined the party. Yep, she just joined the party. So on that note, I'm going to go ahead and call that the stream for Hyperdimension Neptunia Victory 2. That was part 1, episode 1 of our Japanese demo post-game show following our last 3 Terraria episodes. So be sure to tune in tomorrow. We got another Japanese demo lined up after our Terraria stream. It all starts at 8 p.m. EST. That was Normal Game Couch. I've been your host, Payton. Thanks for watching. See you next time.